It's showtime. Let me show you my limelight.
You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.
So this is just a temporary setup that I'm doing for my new female Panther Chameleon. I'm going to use this small enclosure along with some egg crate and the other things you see on the screen just to make this. She'll only be in here for a night, but I didn't want to put her inside the grow tent because I don't want to encourage breeding type of behavior from prison. So yeah, so I put the egg crate inside here, put the filter inside here. The whole idea is that just like inside one of my carnivorous plant enclosures, the water is just being circulated with this container. It's not meant to, let her drink or hydrate off of it. But if she does, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use distilled water. From here, we're going to add some natural sphagnum moss to the container. I suggest putting this in water first before putting it in enclosure, but do it whatever way you like. It doesn't really matter. And then from here, I put it into the enclosure, and I make sure that the water is running perfectly. We got some fake plants. I got a thing for green, so we're going to use all the green plants that I have. And then the other aquarium plants that I have, I'm not going to use those because they got crazy colors in them. The sphagnum moss is going to soak up a good amount of water, causing the filter to turn off. So just keep in mind that if you have the filter plugged in, you have to keep on adding water until the pump can engage. Sometimes the little bit of water can make these aquariums and vivariums, terrariums, these glass enclosures pretty heavy. I know I can still lift this up because I lifted it up many times before with this thing all the way filled up. So I'm just going to do mine on the floor right here. In addition, I'm using hot water so that it can be absorbed into the sphagnum moss faster. So with that, I've rinsed off all of these fake plants. And we're going to get ready to put them into the enclosure. It's going to be pretty straightforward. I'm not going to do too many things like I do with the grow tent with this. Like I said, it's only going to be up for a day. And ultimately, this temporary enclosure that I would use for also when I move is just going to be used to host or home my hornworms. Now, while she has these plants that climb up and down, it's important to also add something that's like a horizontal branch. And here she is inside of her new enclosure. I'm not going to bother her too much. I'm just going to get her foot off of the outdoor portion of the enclosure and inside. And yeah, here she is inside of her new enclosure. Like I said, she'll only be in here for 24 hours or less. Basically, by the time I wake up, I'll be starting to build the other enclosure, and y'all will see that in a subsequent video of me putting it together and showing you how I would set it up. It may be a grow tent, it may be a glass enclosure, or it might be one of the standard screen enclosures that most chameleon keepers have. If you like videos like this, please consider subscribing, liking this video, maybe even leaving a comment to tell me what type of videos you want to see in the future. But until then, my name is Rice, and
You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.